So we do some of them, but I'm not in charge of.
So that timer I just showed you earlier in the video was the time we had left at the end of the escape room. Couldn't get any video in there because they don't allow it. So now going to charity auction. They'll wrap up with the final closing ceremonies. It's a very sad time here, as unlike other conventions like Anime Detour and Animini, those will come back. MSP will not. First have to pay respects.
So on the trading card note, as I'm not putting the trading card in my pocket, I'm putting my phone back in my pocket. Okay, how many people have been collecting the trading cards since 2012? Remember Series 1? Do you remember how there are some extremely rare ones signed in existence? I think maybe, what, 10 of them? A ridiculously small number of these exist. This is a Series 1 2012 end-of-play trading card, signed by Kathy Westluck. There are so few of these in the wild. I want it so much, but I can't afford it.
And just so you all know, it actually says down there at the bottom, copyright 2012.
Yes.
2012.
Authentic 2012 end-of-play trading card, signed by Kathy Westluck from the wild. Very few of these distributed. How much? See me after the charity auction. Okay, let's add a zero to that. Let 50. Ridiculous starting bid of 50 for that. I want to see some hands, please.
An exceptionally rare card.
Okay, what about 60? 70? 80? Out at 80, 2 in at 80, 90, 100. If you get this for 100, I'm going to be... Okay.
Are you going to be madder than the T?
I could actually, but I can't bid against you while I'm actually doing the auction. All right, 100.
Yes, we
Go.
can.
You're okay. 120.
Do you want to bid? I'll take over.
140.
Oh.
Dude, if you want to bid, I'll take over.
Well played.
We got 140 in play. We got
Twilight compels you. Go for
We got
Power
150.
compels.
That's right. 160, 170, 180, 190.
He's hesitating.
200, 220, 240, 250, 260.
Both out.
We're both out. Okay, let's dial it back. Maybe 255. 256. 257. 258. 259. We're back to 260. 265. 270.
300.
300. You know, I can't help but notice that you said that. You look
I have to break the stalemate somehow. We've only got so much time.
You only got so much time. You look a little teed off. We got
Really just spilled his tea.
Yeah. All right, we got 300 going once, 300 going twice. I think he's gonna kill me, but sold for 300.
You shouldn't just hand that to me. You should make me pay for it first. Yeah. Again, I'm good for it. Where's the ticket? Someone got the ticket? Oh, thank you. The ticket. Where is it? You'll take care of it. Okay, what's next?
All right. Who here are Halo fans? Who here knows Fireteam Harmony? They're a good group. I think very highly. They know. They think they'd be appreciative if they knew you were supporting both Halo and Charity. So what we have here is a Mega Bloks Halo. Let's see. This is not a Warthog. I'm out of touch on this. But basically, it's an assault bike. It's an assault mongoose. It's honkin' mad. So it's a Halo, like I said, generously donated. Let's start the bidding. $7.
7,
7,
8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 30 going once, 30 going twice, Sold to the man up front with the cane.
Well done.
Next up, we've got something very, very special. Who here likes plushies? We've got a few more. This one is a certified, authentic, counterfeit rarity plush. You won't find these just anywhere. You can tell that she's got some, what can generously be called poofy wings?
She got that alicorn flu that's going around.
Some kind of fleshy appendage? I'm not really sure what's going on there.
But what I
Yes, it's something, isn't it?
But what I especially love is the little smirky face she's making.
I'm not gonna say what that is.
Hey everybody, I'm Rarity. Come bid on my plush.
Yeah, come bid on my plush.
Let's take the bidding at $20 for this magnificent piece of art. 30. We've got a bunch of players in the back. How about $40 for this treasure, this gem? $50. Something about 50. I see one person in at 15. Anybody else at 50? $50 going once, going twice. Stop. No, keep doing that. Actually, yes. How much? 70. $70. Got $70 for certified, authentic, weird rarity. 70 going once, going twice. Sold for $70.
I think it's a little more authentic.
I need a palate cleanser after that one. This is a plush Cherry Jubilee.
From Dodge Junction and also Party Poops.
I've said it a couple times. This is a very fine specimen. Let's start the bidding. Let's start low. Let's start with $10 on this one. We're like a lovely Cherry Jubilee. $10. Ooh, lots of hands up. How about 20? $20. Good. Lots of players. How about 30? 40. $50 for Cherry Jubilee. Ooh, very nice. 2 players left. $60. Still 2 in. 3 in. $70 for Cherry Jubilee. 80. I think I got 1 left at 80. Anyone else? If not, oh, two of them are in. Cherry Jubilee, $80. $90. Both still staying strong at 90. $100. Oh, only 1 left at 100. You're in 100? Excellent. Then in that case, going once, going. That's 2. You just love hearing me make that sound, don't you? 110. All right. Going once, going twice. Sold for $110.
Okay, folks, we are getting down to the wire here. What you see on this table, plus one special mystery item that's coming up, these are the last items in the last charity auction of the last MLP MSP ever. So if you have been waiting to bid, now is the time.
And
next up.
And also, let's take note that with that last bid, I believe we've topped $7,000.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
The last MLP MSP. So coming up next, we have a unique piece of art, an exceptional piece of art. Wood carving of the Student 6.
This isn't a wood carving.
Well, no, I'm sorry.
This is wood. This is burned.
Burned in, a wood burning. There you go. So, AA wood burning. Oh, and it comes with a card for their ancestor if you want to explore more. But the Student 6, especially with a very fine row hoof going on. So, let's start the bidding off on this. How about we start this at 50? All right, I like your thinking, folks. How about 70? 80?
Let's go straight to 100.
Straight to 100. Oh, I like this. How about we get to 120? 150? 170? All right, I see one hand. All right, we're going 170 going once, 170 going twice. Sold to the man in the hat. Now, I think we're getting a time-honored tradition here. I'm also getting out of the way. Where'd you all go? I can't see you. But, all right, who here remembers the good old days where you collected bottle caps?
You're the only one that old, man.
Oi! I'm old.
So we have generously donated 3 bottle caps that are regular Coke caps, But then they have inlaid in them Little Pip, Blackjack, nope, I stand corrected, B-21, and God.
You put God on a bottle cap? What if God was a bottle cap?
In addition to this, to sweeten this, I have 2 pearl earrings, which I can no longer wear,
She was wearing these on the first day. I can vouch for this.
and my own set of bottle caps to go with it. So the starting bid on this is listed as 25.
Well, then let's start at 25. Who wants 25 for this unique collection of caps? Easily stored, easily transported. Okay, we got several hands. How about 40? 42. How about 50? Oh, we lost you both. How about 45? 40. Oh, there. Oh, okay, we got 2. So 2 hands. How about? Oh, now she's down again. Okay. Now she's back. Hi, good to see you. So 45. How about 50? All right, we got 50. Going once. Going twice. Sold for $50.
How many of you have enjoyed the vendor hall this weekend?
Yes!
Vendors are cleaning up right now, right? Okay, vendors first. The vendor hall is right across this. Right across. Let's one more time. On 3, we'll say thank you, vendors. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, vendors!
Glad we have
Well,
representatives.
if you were there at the opening of the vendor hall, you might remember we had a little bit of a ceremony. That! Everybody welcome Pinkie Pie! AKA Teeny!
Hey everybody, are you having fun here at the last charity auction that we're doing for MLP MSP? We raised so much money! I have something very special for every pony here. Any pony who has been here for all 4 years of the convention has remembered me opening every vendor hall every day with my trusty party cannon. That's not what I'm offering.
Ooh, bait and switch.
You remember this apron from every year? It has every pin I have collected, including ones you cannot get anymore. This is my only apron for this cosplay. So, we'll start low, see where it goes. Starting at 20. I see 20.
Come over in front of the camera where they can see it. Yes. Show it off.
This beautiful apron. This is a piece of MLP MSP
30.
history.
It's been signed twice by Larson.
That drops the
40.
That's a case of double
50.
larceny.
60.
Yeah, that is a case of double larceny, isn't it?
You will be the envy of every baking
I
company
got
on the
3
block.
in at 60. 1, 2, 3.
70?
70. 80. 90.
You can't find this anywhere else.
I got 2 in up front. 100. Got 1 in left.
Huh?
150 and you can keep it. He's still in. 160. 170. 180. Oh!
You get
190.
my last party cannon with it if we get to 200.
So to clarify,
Clarify. If full papers wins, you're not going to take the apron.
No, you're going to keep it.
he's bidding for you to keep it. We're going 20 more for her to keep it. That's 210 for her to keep it. I throw 40 more, so it's 250 even for you to keep it. Anyone else wanna?
Split it with me? Yeah. So what are we doing here? We've got 40 from you, we've got 20 from over there.
I don't need to cry on stage every
I'm
pony.
sorry, you've got how much from you? 20 and 20, so that's 40. We've got 40 from you, so that's 80. And you said you would split the 200 with me, so that's 100.
Real quick, I just want to
$290 for her to keep it.
I just want to throw one little piece of nugget of information that may or may not be of interest to some of you. Tina is also one of our absolute top tier Crystal Heart sponsors. She is one of a few people that really showed up to make sure that this convention could happen. So give it up for her on that.
Thank you!
Does anybody want to try to outbid $290 or throw any more for her to keep it?
I'll throw 10 in.
That's $300 for her to keep it.
You're going to throw him how much?
$303 for her to keep it.
$303 for you to keep it. You'll keep on. You're throwing in how much?
Wait, yeah.
Another. You're throwing in 100.
Hold on. I'm throwing. Hold on. I'm throwing in one more, so now it is $404 not found for you to keep it.
Okay, so everyone involved in this group bid, at the end of the auction, we need to get together and figure out the maths and make sure that they get every single last cent, okay? Everyone cool with that? We're at $404. We've got someone in the... Yeah, another? So
$424.
$424.
I don't think they have a website for that.
$424. Going once. Going twice. Sold for $424.
Everybody, something very special just happened.
And with that auction,
Is it time for my
very special auction, with that auction, we have beat last year's total.
Well,
Is it time for my candy now? It's my last one. Is it time for my candy now? It's my last one.
We've beaten it, but we're not done. That's also important to know.
we are not done.
Everybody! Last convention is done. We have beat the total!
So, well done, everyone. So,
How are we going to top that?
well,
Nice moment.
shall we?
Yes.
I think we have yet another. I believe this comes from the same producer as the Rarity plushie.
Perhaps.
I sense a certain unity of wingness. These appendages. Well, at least they got the PR and of course, number one important thing. Those eyes. They're looking in different directions. I would be heartbroken if it were otherwise.
Actually, their eyes are looking the same way.
Are you sure? I'm seeing it going down. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, it is.
PR, don't go playing with my heart now. Don't go playing my heart, Miss Fiara. All right, so we have another unique, it's one of a kind, it's as quirky as the pony is based on plushie. How about we start off at $20? See several hands, marvelous. How about $40? How about 50? 60? 70? 90? 90, I see one, hold out. 90 going once. 90 going twice. That LED on your head makes it really easy to spot in your crowd. I appreciate that. Sold for $90. Good. Oh, also from our friends of the Land of the Rising Sun, an excellent plushie of a pony. Well, we just had Muffins. And Muffins was in the same episode as Applejack in the last roundup. Well, here's a little bit better view. So, this as well comes from the Land of the Rising Sun. Let's take a look at this, whoops, pardon me. Japanese sticker, Japanese tag, and of course the don't swallow or you get frowny phrase. Frowny face. Man, can't talk. Frowny face. For the best representation of a frowny face, I recommend you read Scope.
Start at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Got 2 in at 80. 90. Got 1 in at 90. And you want to 90, 100. How do I get more hands? 110, 120. 120 going once. Okay, 130. 130 going once. 140. 140 going once. 150. 160. 170. 180. 190. 200. 210. 220. 230. 40. 250. 260. 70. 280. 90. 300. 300 going once. No. 310. 320.
Only bid if you can pay for it.
330. 340. 350. 360. My voice is going. 370. 380. 390. 400. 420. 420 going once. 420 going twice. What was that? And it's sold and blazing.
Okay, folks, after this next item, we only have 10 items left. If you have been waiting...
We went $8 grand!
After this next item, we have only 10 items left, so if you have been holding out, if you have been waiting on items to bid, these are your final chances in the final MLP, MSP ever.
Now, poll papers.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if we hit 10 grand?
If we hit 10 grand, I don't know, I'll shave my head.
Sorry to keep moving. Thank you so much.
That's not a very.
It's not much of a sacrifice, I know, I was going to do it anyways. I don't know, think of something and we'll talk about it, okay?
Hold on. If we hit $10,000, I will let you, the person who puts us over 10K, decide what my hair is going to be dyed as for BronyCon out of my own pocket.
Okay, so next up we have another piece of MLP MSP history. Donated by our Lost Disc, our AV department head. This is the autograph banner that was standing outside of the autograph room, as you can see at MLP MSP 3. It's currently signed by Mitch and Andrea. Brenda added a little eyeball to Perry right there. That was nice. Oh yeah. And Black Griffins, of course, talking out of the Griffin there. And yeah, this is a vinyl banner. It's got grommets in the corner, so it's real easy to hang up. You know, really easy, really nice quality, really easy to display. The starting bid that I have here is only $20. Who wants to get on this? That's a steal. We're gonna change that, I think.
30. Let's jump to 50.
50.
100. All right, hold on. 100. Let's jump to 150. 200. 250. 250. I only got one hand.
Oh no, he's shying away. How about let's dial it back to maybe 225.
25.
225. This is a authentic piece of history.
Well, you said 200, so you still
200. Okay, so we're back.
Back to 200.
200. Okay, how about 210? All right, we got a hand in the back. This is for this piece of history. 210 going once, 210 going twice. Sold for $210.
Something very unique coming up next.
Next up, an absolutely beautiful, I should walk it very, very slowly over here because I don't wish to smash it, because it's a piece of etched glass. MLP MSP logo on it, signed by Black Griffin, Andrea Lidman, Brenda Hickey, and not M.A. Larson.
Not M.A. Larson. It's also got a fine mirror so you can reflect on this convention.
Oh, the puns. Look at this thing.
I appreciate that.
That is the original MLP MSP logo from our first year.
Think how nice this would look in your home.
Think how nice you would look in this mirror.
Oh,
In your home, eh?
First 2 years,
2
yeah.
years.
Logo for the first 2 years.
All right, we're looking to start this bidding at $35. All right, I see a hand. All right, I see 2 hands. So let's go to 50. All right, 1, 2, 3. I see 2. Okay, so $60. And they're both out. So let's dial it back. 55. Okay, we got a hand for 55. $55 going once. $55 going twice. Sold. $55.
What have we got here?
Oh, we've got, guys, one of my favorite artists in IDW is Tony Fleece. And I just go back and forth on his name. Shows what a good friend I am. But he drew this collection of all the mascots for MLP MSP back in 2016. So this is both a representation of this convention and a piece of its history, and one of the most talented artists, I think, in the entire comic industry. So, wow.
Was that flattery?
Well, it was from, I think it was from Scope, so that is a flattery. It will get, I ain't gonna, because I'm gonna be taking bids. We're gonna start this off at $25. 100, wow, we're starting right off the bat. That escalated quickly. 125. Wow. All right, we're at 150. 150 going once.
200.
200. Whoa, 200 going once.
It's precious and adorable. Just
200
like you,
going
Silver.
twice. Oh, thank you. 200 to Vivid. As he says, it's precious for $200.
When once, twice, mine.
Yours.
Mine!
We are getting into the final moments here. That is
This is a sugar rush waiting to happen.
in a beautiful mug. This was apparently this is donated by Nate or Volpix. This is my eyes just aren't what they used to be. Can you read that, or do you need your reading glasses as well?
Yep, this is a Mario Kart 8 tournament first prize.
That's one of those video game things that all the kids are playing, right?
Yeah, you kids, you like to play Pong and Mario Kart.
In my day, we just had to sort of amuse ourselves with, well, a mug like that.
We used to smash rocks,
With the mug.
and the mug usually held out.
We had 2 and we put string in it and we conversed back and forth the way imagined we did, because it doesn't actually work unless it's, anyway.
Right. It takes, okay.
That's so cute though.
All
What have
right.
we got in here sugar-wise? We've got M&M's and we've got Dove.
Well, remember, this is a Mario Kart 8 prize, so you know, whoever saw this, they were having flashbacks to the Rainbow Road. They're hearing that song. It's called The Road, the Rainbow Road.
Any opportunity to sing? I love it.
Indeed. So, we're going to start the bidding off for this collection at $5.
Lovely.
There you go. How about 10?
25.
25, we got to start at 25. Anyone want to talk that? 30? 40? 50? 60? 70? 80? 80, we're holding out at 80. 80 going once. 80 going twice. Oh, we've got a challenger, so it's 90. $100. 110. All right, we're at 110, going once, going twice. Sold to the man for 110. What are these? Yes, duck tags.
Ooh, dog tags, yes.
We've got special collection. Here we go. This is from donated by Candy Bloomer. It's stickers and dog tags. So let's take a look and see what kind of dog tags we got. There's ponies. Ponies never changes. So we have Apple Blue, Moon Dancer, Our Town's Starlight Glimmer, Pinkie Pie looking oh so happy, The Good Doctor Hooves, or sorry, Time Turner, plus a wealth of stickers including a foil Pinkie Pie. Okay, that's the dog tags looking quite wonderful. Let's flip through these. A foil Pinkie Pie. Discord, he's been foiled again. By Fluttershy, and a double Fluttershy, and Luna, oh my goodness, it's a dream come true. Rainbow Dash and Twilight, a Moon Dancer card. Starlight, also Our Town Starlight. Oh, the Snooze. Best party guest. Rainbow Dash, Rarity in her full dress, I believe that's from Simple Ways. And Octavian. And Minuet / Goldgate. So, this whole collection of dog tags, stickers, and cards, memorabilia, callbacks to great episodes, we're going to start the bidding at $5.
Oh, come on.
All right, let's go to 10.
35.
35. Oh, my, people are so eager. How about 50? 60? 70? I see a hand in the back for 70. Going 1. What? Do I see another? I see a hat. All right, so we're at 70. We got 80. I also see a furious waving in the back. No?
Are you waving or bidding?
Okay. All right, so we're at, I believe, 80. 80 going once. 80 going twice. Sold to the person with the hat for $80. Who got one of the 4-year pins?
I did.
Who really wished they could get one of the 4-year pins but did not qualify for one? This is, we ordered 100 of them. 99 got picked up. This is the last one. The last 4-year pin. It's she might run off. I was just walking over there. I just handed it to her, like I trust her so much. It's a double-backed pin. It comes with the nicer little rubber backs on there and everything. Still in the bag, never out of it. It's got trying to get some focus. It says MLP MSPF on there at the bottom. Across it says respects paid. It has Prairie Heart and pull it back a bit maybe. Prairie Heart and some sort of kitty marks on the one side, and then a feather to represent Gwen on the other side. These were not sold. We only gave these to people who could prove that they were on all 4 years of MLP MSPF, of MLP MSP. And so this one is special in which we are putting it here into the auction. So we'll go ahead and we'll start at, when we say $10. I'll let the auctioneers do their thing. They're much better at it than me.
So many people are wanting this. 150.
I like your thinking.
And we still got some hands up.
So how about 200? Oh, we got,
In the back.
in the back. So, okay, how about 210? Sorry. I'm in.
I'm serious. I was the last one that didn't get one.
Oh, well, now you gotta, I'm sorry, you're not going to fight for it. All right, so we're at 210, 220, 240.
Hold on a second. I think we buried the lead here. You are comfy bidding on the pin that you actually earned but didn't pick up earlier. You're okay with that? For charity. Round of applause right there. All right. That's the spirit of the fandom. That's the spirit of generosity. What are we at?
We're at 220, I believe. So, 240. Sorry. Oh, and you all keep me honest. I appreciate that. So let's get to 250, 270, to 300? Okay, we're at 300. That is something else. I appreciate that. 300, 300 going once, 300 going twice. Sold to the very generous man in the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, $9,000.
We've got 5 items, 6 items left. Are we going to break 10 grand? We're going to do this?
Come on, guys, let's do
If you
this.
get 10 grand, you get to choose what my hair is going to look like at BronyCon.
Just real quick, we just had Brian Drummond at Winnie City a couple months ago, and he did this at the charity auction. I'm going to give it my best impression just because he's not here to stomp on his behalf.
It's over 9,000!
Thank you. Nerd. Next up.
Got the badge.
We love our sister cons and our brother cons here. This is a BronyCon limited edition pin. Only 50 of these were ever made. This one was the first one ever sold. It is here. It was donated by Sophie Scruggs. Starting bid of a ridiculous $20. Look at the beautiful. It's rainbow plated. Look at this. It's
2011 through 2014.
2019.
Oh, sorry.
All years of the con.
All years. Excellent.
That is a beautiful, beautiful pin. 100. I like that more than 20. All right. What about 120? 140. 160. 180. We've got 2 in at 180. Anyone else? Am I missing anyone else? 181, ooh, in there, okay, 190, 200, 220, 2 in at 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, out at 280, in at 280, you've got the scarf, you want the scarf, you want the pin, yeah, 280, anyone else? 280 going once, 280 going twice, 280 sold!
Pretty. This is a vinyl scratch scarf donated by Waffles. It is beautiful. It is incredibly soft. I can see how soft it is from here. This will keep you warm during those Minnesota winters. Fun fact: all of our convention mascots wear scarves. So if you want to be cool like them, you can buy this one and stay warm all winter. You can be cool and warm at the same time. I heard 60. Let's go with that. Anyone else playing at 60? Got one in the back. Do I hear 70? 2 and 70. Do I have 80? How about 90? How about $100? They are both going strong, everybody. 110. Out of 110. I've got one player in the back at 110 and went back up. It's like an elevator over there. Up and down and up and down. 120. 130. This beautiful, beautiful vinyl scratch scarf. 150. How about that? They're both staying strong. Ooh.
It's been on a con chair now.
Is that good? 160. Out of 160. We got one player, 160. Anyone else? 160 going once. 160 going twice. Sold for $160. Folks, we are creeping very, very close to $10,000.
Everyone, I just wanted to introduce you. This is Fierce Windigo, who won the pin that was the final 4-year pin. But it was his part, but he contributed over $300. He's contributed more than $300 towards charity. So I want to just give a round of applause.
And it's worth mentioning, for those that don't know Fierce, I mentioned before, Tini was one of our top tier Crystal Heart sponsors. You're currently looking at the other one. So he is constantly somebody who has been supporting MLP, MSP every single year between sponsoring, between vending. I mean, you are probably the single largest source of income that this convention has had over the course of its history, and we appreciate you so much, Fierce. Thank you so much.
Thank you!
Speech. So I'm not really good at off-the-cuff stuff, but I've been coming to this ever since it started and everything, and it's kind of been a source of happiness for me in my life because I have a lot that I deal with, and a lot of my family deals with a lot of struggles. So coming here and meeting everybody here that just supports me, even though I'm the dark person and have all the dark art and scary stuff and all that stuff. But thanks everyone for supporting me and being here for me and just being accepting of who I am. Thank you all very much.
4 more items.
4 more, so.
Lucky.
Oh, point over there, sir. Is this a pony from Princess Spike? You betcha. Wow, I think I actually caused Fiora physical pain with that impersonation.
I almost had an aneurysm again.
Again? Oh dear. Well, here it is from Princess Spike, one of the representatives at a conference of friendship. She is also a tribute to Fargo and Margie, the lead character, who is quite wonderful. So, here we are. Oh, this is because this is a special. Let's see, this is donated by Fleece Friendship. And it is, because it is an exclusive custom, we're starting off big. We're going to go with 110 starting bid. Nice. 200. All right, we got 200.
Is that a leather jacket?
250?
Yep, this is a No, I don't think it's genuine leather, but
It's
so,
clean.
250. 270. Oh, he's out. So 270 going once. 270 going twice.
Tell you what,
Huh?
I'll make it 400.
You'll make 400.
Does anyone else want to get in at 400? Oh, 400 once? 400 twice?
There we go. Okay, yes.
Okay.
All right.
420.
So, no, the deal is you get to pick the color. That was the deal to begin with. Are you sure you still want to go to 420? Okay.
420 going once. 420 going twice. Everyone all together. 420. Sold! Yes!
Well, there goes my hair.
I don't know. I think you look good in plaid. Oh dear. I don't mean to split ends with you.
Are you shaving?
Dominic, no. If you guys are truly hair-raising experience.
He's shaving away your friendship.
The puns aren't that bad, come on!
Oh, now this.
At least Pirate Dash isn't here.
This.
No, I haven't.
Check this out.
Oh, fine.
This is everything MLP MSP. This is community guests. This is guests of honor. This is containing artwork. Let's see.
Oh, come talk about this.
Oh, yes. Everyone, please welcome Britt of Moonbeam Designs.
Hi. So I'm the artist of this piece, and I want to let you know. Boxes and boxes. I put boxes and boxes. Yes.
Boxception.
I want to let you know that this box is hand painted unique, and the second box is also hand painted unique.
There's a third box in here too.
No, those are books. Everything in this piece, with the exception of the prints and the game mat, are hand painted unique. Totally not available anywhere else. So we have an Ogres and Oubliettes game mat, which were at my vendor table if you did not see them, but here they are, your chance to own it. We do have one original rarity piece, which is an original, like, hand-drawn piece, hours of art. We've got a couple prints that were on my table, including an Alicorn Larson going, Alicorns? Because you need that in your life. And then we've got the MLP MSP.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's true. This is signed.
Only did he sign it, he took a bite out of it so you have his DNA to make more Larsons.
And a free commission. Now, the starting bid is you started at 50. I think you're selling yourself short there. One sec, before we get started with the bidding, I would like to say something. We already talked before about how we beat MLP MSP 3's total in 2016 with the charity auction. The previous year before that, MLP MSP 2015, was the largest year that we had, both in terms of attendance and the charity auction.
and that total was $12,300. I'm just saying, we have between this amazing item, one more amazing item, and 3 more amazing items that we have coming up. With the generosity that some of you have been showing today, I think meeting that goal is potentially in reach. I think that would be an amazing way to send off this convention and take care of Give Us Wings. So let's all keep that in mind.
Give us that number one more time. What's the target, Charlie?
The total, so the record is 12,300.
12,300 is the number to beat. Okay.
If we were to have this be the biggest MLP MSP charity auction ever, that is the number to beat. So let's keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind, and as such, I think it's fair to start the bidding at $100 for this.
Easy.
I'll go 4.
400? Wow. All right, we got a hand up for $400. Oh, all right. We got, how about 420? 450. Got 450. 450 going once. Oh, we got a challenger. A challenger's appeared. So how about 460? 470. 480.
Look at this generosity, everyone.
I'm looking for 500. 520. 520 going once, going twice. Sold to the bidder, sold for 520.
Next up.
A huge, well, this was a huge generation of time and talent and generosity from our members. So let's keep this going.
Absolutely. 2 more items. Only 2 more.
Oh.
This one is lovely. This one's beautiful. It's a body pillow that is actually tasteful.
Yeah, does that exist?
It does. Yeah, it's right here. That's worth 4 figures. Right off the top of the back. Okay, let's move this to where it can be seen.
I want a tasty ducky.
So it's lovely. You've got the cutie marks on one side, but even better on the other side. Look at this. This is hand painted. If you look up the word wholesome in the dictionary, this appears. Look at this. This is the second to last item in the last MLP MSP charity auction ever, and we are looking to beat the 12, what was it, 12,000?
Also, I've been told this comes with a free commission.
It comes with a free commission as well.
Inside, look inside the body pillow.
Who's got the...
Apparently we're supposed to look inside?
You're looking inside.
Open up your
There's
eyes.
a body in the body pillow, yes.
If an M.A. Larson autograph comes out of this, I swear to God. Okay, it's the business card. There we go. Check the other side, check the other side. Okay, we're safe, we're safe.
We've escaped the M.A. larceny for a number.
I got that.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you snarled at me.
The number seems a little low from the last...
Yeah, we haven't updated it yet for the 520.
520, I think was the...
Yeah, so let's just, I'd like to see that hit the board first. Let's not get lost.
I want to know exactly where we're at before we go into the last 2 items.
Update the board, guys.
Please.
Who did it?
Give him a second.
You're good, you're working on it, no rush. And I get another huge round of applause for our hard-working AV team. In fact, huge round of applause for all of the staff and volunteers who have made this convention possible.
What was the name on the card?
All right. That's all right. That's all right. Let's not lose the focus.
I believe, yeah, the number is 10546.
Yes.
You can do maths in your head. What do they teach in this country? We can't do that. We're still on the abacus over the Atlantic.
Who teach math in this country?
Oh, not Matthews, math? Gotcha. Got it. What do you think? What do you think, Silver?
Well, I think we took a look at the abacus and said, beat it. You got it? Everybody got it? Okay, everybody agrees. Alrighty. And we've now updated $10,546 and counting. But here it is. This wonderfully drawn, one-of-a-kind item.
Hand-painted, and you get the commission with it.
And the commission. And it is a tasteful body pillow, the rarest of rare.
At the final MLP MSP charity auction All right, I'm going to start this off at 50, which I think is a steal. We've got some hands at 50 back there.
150.
150, that's a much better number. Still some hands back there. Any hands over here? All right, we've got 2 in at 150 here.
You got 31 back there.
We've got more people back there. Where? Anyone raise some hands high as you can, please. I see 2 back there, I see 2 there, and I see 1 there. Okay, what were we at? 150? Okay, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. Oh, we're out at 200, out at 200.
Come on, it's the last item in the charity auction. Get your hands up!
Second to last item, we're at 220 between the 2 of you. Anyone else want in on this? 220? Okay, 240. You're out at 240, you're still in at 240? Anyone else in at 240? We want to do a group item, so you are at 2...
I don't want it, I just want to help.
Okay,
so $10 to his 240.
We've got 240 and $10 there, so that's 250. Anyone else want to... I'm not sure. You're going to keep it, I assume, but
He
you're
gets
backing
it.
up.
We just want to help him get the bid up so we can beat it. Who has $10 they want to raise?
Okay, so 240 to that to the person in the back, and then another $10 there. And anyone else who wants to jump in?
Raise your hand if you want 110.
If you want to throw in $10 to help get our money up, raise your hand.
Another 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Anybody else? So we're up to 300.
Okay, I'll tell you what, this is what we're going to do. Are you paying? Do you have cash or card? Is this a cash thing or a card thing? Okay, we're going to pass a hat around in a minute, and if you've got the extra 10 to throw in, let's do that, because it makes the accounting a little bit more straightforward, all right?
Actually, let's do this. I think it's very simple so they can all see.
Okay.
If you're going to throw an extra 10 in, come stand up front right now.
All right.
Let's give him a hand.
All right, we'll get this taken care of in a while. This is looking great. One Hamilton, if you can get in on this, but we've got 240 in the back for this wonderful body pillow. 240 going once, 240 going twice.
Hold on, we got more people coming.
Nice. Excellent.
We'll total this up in just a moment, but let's finish up this item. 240 sold right there.
Thank you, LeBron.
So, what have we got going on here? 10? 20? You're throwing it? No, I'm keeping count. I'm not saying you have to give 20. All right. 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,
80, 90.
85? Okay, it's 95. 105? 115? 135? Hold on, no, sorry, it was 120. It was 105, 125.
125,
145.
155.
155. 165. 180. 180, thank you. 200. They can put it on card. So 10, 20 from 10. Okay, 210. 260. All right, so from these wonderfully generous people, we're putting in another $260.
Well, let's give a round of applause.
Huge round of applause, please. And Betsy in the back corner there will be taking your money momentarily, I hope. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, that brings us to our final item of the final. No. I tell a lie. What's up? What's going on here?
Let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Cool. So we have an assortment of some of the drawings that survived the setup for our rigging here for MLP, MSPF, from just truss placement, fixture positions, DMX patch, DMX.
A big hand for this lighting design.
Just everything we
Beautiful. All of our
basically drawings.
Absolutely beautiful.
Trying to help our volunteers and help us move quickly and efficiently. So, yeah.
Don't forget, at the end of charity, AV will sign this.
If you would like to recreate the lighting design at MLP MSPF, you can use these documents to do it, and AV will sign it to certify it as real. What do you want to start the bidding at?
Just to clarify, are these measurements in inches or meters?
Feet.
Thank you.
Yep, dimensions are in feet. $5.
$5. $5. Who wants $5 to recreate the magic?
10. I'm gonna jump to 20. 1 in it. 1, 2, 2 in it. 20. 30.
By all the AV team after
3 in it. 30. 4 in it. 30. 40. 50. 60. 2 in at 60, 70, 1 in at 70. 70 going once, 70 going twice, sold!
Alrighty, we are now coming to the final item in this charity auction. But to introduce it, everyone, please give a hand for Charlie Worthy. He is our fun champ.
Wait, no.
Charlie. He comes with some.
It's not that kind of auction. But it could be.
Yes, this model has been known to have an allergic reaction to puns. But we won't hold it. But appreciate it.
No, so this is something that we always try and do, and we always kind of make it one of the last auctions. So I'm gonna get a hand from somebody, please. This is that corner. Thank you. This is the main events banner that has been right out front of the main hall all weekend long. It is signed by all 4 of our guests of honor. Like the banner that went earlier, it's grommeted in the corner. It's high quality vinyl, and is will look excellent on any wall or door that can fit it. Remember, so we, let's see, I just did the math and I forgot the number already. The previous largest total that we ever had was $12,300. So for us to beat that by $1, I know this is a big number, but we're looking at $1,185 to beat that by $1.
Now, do we know, is that number the most up-to-date total? You've all been keeping count? Is everything? And don't, everyone who went multiple people in on the apron, don't forget, we're going to meet right after this and make sure we get all of our money sorted out in the corner over there.
Now, actually,
good?
Come to think of it, Fuzzy Logic, you guys come on up. So while you guys are thinking about bidding on this, I just remembered, that number is a total charity number from MLP MSPF. We have a few things to add to this total that weren't part of this auction. Oh. So, please give it up to JD from Fuzzy Logic.
Hey everyone! So I know a lot of you had come up to the table, expressed a lot of really great interest, support. We loved how much all of you had welcomed us here. Some of you even got the opportunity to go and try out the game. If you're in the room, thumbs up. Did you guys enjoy it? Awesome. All right, so as we explained to everybody, a portion of all our ticket proceeds would be going to the Cons charity. We were really thankful to have a lot of really great groups come by, and we're really happy to donate $400 to the Cons charity. So thank you guys so much for supporting us, as well as supporting the charity.
Thank you, JD. Once more from Fuzzy Logic, everybody. I just tried to talk into my phone like it was a microphone. So can we bump that up by 400? This will be the total.
How about with the children? Add the children's stuff.
We are getting the children's number right now.
Okay. So this is now, it's obviously not just the auction, it's the entire charity efforts, money raised by charity efforts over the course of the weekend. So we'll stick $400 on that from Fuzzy Logic. And then we also had a kids charity auction where basically kids could kind of bid on small things. So they could kind of get in on the auction fund without the big ticket items.
We've got some really generous kids. Holy
How
cow.
about a huge round of applause for all the kids who took part in that charity auction?
The total from the children's auction. Wow, $168.50. Yay, kids! The kids are all right.
So we'll add another 168.50 onto there, or just 168 if you don't have the room for the decimal. So that brings the goal for this banner here. If we can raise only $615, we will make this only. I know. We will make this the largest and most effective MLP MSP charity auction of all time.
Folks, what do you think? Can we do this?
Can we do this?
Yes!
you guys want to chip in, if you guys want to throw in like we did before, that's certainly okay with us. But I'm going to go ahead and let the auctioneers do their thing.
All right, folks, this is it. The banner from the main events. This is the last item of the last MLP MSP 2018, a piece for Mary. Let's start this off at 150. 200. Well, we're skipping ahead. Okay, so we got 200. Joy here, 230. 250. No. Oh.
He said go higher.
Go higher. Okay, let's go 300.
Oh boy.
350. 400.
I got 3 in.
450. 500. 550. Wait, 550, and remember, people can also chip in to help out.
Now hold on, hold on.
on.
If you want to chip in to help out, just like before, now line up.
So we got 550.
It does not have to be cash on the chip-ins. They can take cards in the back as well. If you're able to chip in, go ahead and come on up.
And checks as well, I believe.
Oh, great, even better.
Yes. So, okay, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, but we have got 550 on the board. So 550 going once, 550 going twice. Please say it with me. Go! 550.
Very close. We are on the cusp, so I'll get numbers if somebody wants to do the math.
Don't look at me.
50 chip in. 50.
50. Oh.
50.
100.
50.
150.
Oh, wow. 20.
170.
20. 20.
109.
5.
195.
20.
How much was it? I'm sorry.
10.
10.
195. 205.
20.
20.
225.
What was it, sorry?
20.
20.
245, or what are we at? 245? Yes. 265?
225.
25? 265? 70. 295? 290?
20.
310?
Well, 315.
315.
Another 25.
Another 25.
335. 340.
340.
340.
Ish.
Well, I think that takes us over our total.
Yes, it
Charlie?
It absolutely does.
I should stop talking. Charlie, you should say something. It's your con. Yes.
You guys are amazing. You guys, I love you guys so much. Okay, so that officially concludes the final MLP MSP charity auction. Please give it up for Silver Quill. You're the Tank Girl. Full Papers. Vivid Syntax. And all of the rest of the special events team working behind the scenes to make sure that the auction was going smoothly. That was very efficient. Thank you very much. It's been great. Once again, thank you to the AV team. Yes,
I'm informed the AV team has decided my fate.
Oh.
Please be quiet. Please be quiet.
Even better.
Pony all weekend.
Fiona, I didn't know you were a Broncos fan.
Just be happy you can wash down those Tide Pods with tea.
Hey, I'm filming that.
Well, my thing or the Tide Pods thing?
Yes.
Please give it up one more time for our auctioneers, everybody. every single person that donated, please give it up for yourselves. You are amazing. I can't believe you actually did it. So we're going to get these tables out of here, I believe. And so yeah, that unfortunately concludes the MLP MSP charity auction. So we're just going to go slide right into closing ceremonies. I said it before at opening ceremonies, I'm going to say it again. This convention was a gift to the... this convention was a gift to the amazing Minnesota Brony community. Just incredibly passionate, incredibly active, just incredibly incredible. And we're just really, really, really happy that we were able to pull this off and do this one more time for you all. So just to kind of kick things off with what I'm sure will be something of a tearjerker, please give it up for Vocal Score.
Thank you for the songs we play. Thank you for everything you've done.
Does anybody know this song? If you've been at either of the last two conventions I've been at, you'll know it. So hopefully you can be really, really loud, right?
Thank you for the fun. A little show that came on 10 years ago. It changed our lives more than we would ever know. We can look back and remember all the fun, all we've discovered in ourselves and everyone. We may be standing at the end of a rainbow, but the next one's shining bright, however far it goes. And if we take it, well, the last one's always there. The love and joy you found ain't going anywhere. Let me hear it! So thank you for the friends we made. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh thank you for the fun. You taught us so much, and we took it to heart. We learned the elements of friendship from the start. Magic, kindness, loyalty, and honesty. A load of laughter and generosity. Now don't look so sad, I swear it's not the end. It's just a new beginning for you and your new friends. They brought us together, now together we will stay. The last 10 years were great, but tomorrow's a new day. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything we've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh thank you for the fun. Now you made a show that caught us off guard. Who would have ever thought that we'd have come this far? You gave us, oh, so much more than just a show. And now we're standing at the end of this rainbow. Thank you for the friends we've made. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh thank you for the fun. Thank you, oh thank you for
pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. And give it up for the Flashlight Choir.
Next year?
No, so let's talk about some numbers. So we've talked about the charity number already. Let's talk about attendance, just for those who are curious. So previous years, oh, I don't have those numbers right in front of me. I believe last year, I looked it up, I believe it was in the ballpark of 735. I keep saying last year, I know it wasn't last year.
You know what we mean.
Yeah. MLP MSP 3, 2016, I believe the number is in the ballpark of 735. When we were planning this convention, one of the questions that we kept asking ourselves in deciding whether or not we were going to do this is, are people going to show up? Like, are people going to come out? This con hasn't been around for several years. Like, cons coming back after this long is a weird thing. So we always wondered if we were going to kind of get the numbers to justify it. I am impressed and very happy to say our attendance this year was 794. It is not the biggest year of the convention. MLP MSP, the second year in 2015 was the largest year. That is the only year that broke 1,000. However, the fact that everyone kind of came out and this many people came out to support a convention that was dead. Like MLP MSP was done, and for us to be able to bring it back and for you guys to show up. The question of was this a good idea? Would it be worth it? Has just been on my mind for the better part of the last year, and I can very safely say at this point, after hearing all your wonderful things that you've said about the fun that you've had, about people thanking me for bringing it back, just seeing all the great time people are having in panels, at the concert last night and on Friday night, it was absolutely worth it to bring this back, and I'm so glad.
So much for coming out to support this convention. Like Charlie said, this was something that we, even up until the first day, we were wondering, like, are people going to show up? And you all did, and it means so much to us. And we couldn't have done this without you. But we also couldn't have done it without Charlie. And we've got someone who has something a little bit special to talk to Charlie about.
Charlie.
Hello.
The Minnesota Bronies in general, and me, wanted to thank you so much for this final MLP MSP. We made for you and Michelle a certificate naming you an honorary Minnesota Brony.
Yeah!
Along with custom con badges, also naming you honorary Minnesota Brony.
Oh, wow!
And the piece de resistance, an art piece featuring many of the OCs for the Minnesota Bronies, surrounding you and the MLP MSP OCs for you and Michelle.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Wait, where are you going?
Hey, come back here.
Come back here. Oh my God, this is amazing. We don't have a camera to put on this, but you've got Lucky Hops and Libby Roars, my and Michelle's OCs right there in the middle, and then yeah, just like all the con mascots. I'm gonna need someone to give me a key so I know who everybody is, because a lot of these I just don't know.
You know me.
But oh God, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. I usually am pretty good about holding it together, but I'm not doing so good right now. Wow, yeah.
Just let it out, Charlie. Cry, 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 cry.
Charlie, 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 Charlie.
for him, everybody.
Thank you.
You all suck so much.
We got you too, Charlie.
Moments like this, obviously, you know, I will never forget. I will cherish stuff like this for forever. But there's a little piece of me, a sizable piece of me that feels, I don't want to say bad, but I wish every time I get to feel like this, and you know, just every moment like this, I wish I could just put every single member of staff up here with me, because every nice thing you guys do and say to me and for me and about me, it would all be nothing if it weren't for every single person that's on staff at every single position. So please give it up one more time for the staff. If you're staff, please just stand up real quick. If you're staff and you're sitting down.
These are the people that make MLP MSPF happen. Give it up to them. They are fantastic. They are the greatest human beings we ever hope to work with.
Okay,
business.
So, a couple things just to kind of talk about, just to make sure everyone's aware. Please, obviously you're here, please put your hand up if you were also at, bought a badge, whether in person or in spirit of any kind, if you were at Winnie City PonyCon 2019 a couple months ago. Please also keep your hands up if you have every intention on buying a badge for Ponyville Cider Fest 2019 as soon as that opens. Well, this keep your hand. This is only for people who are doing all three. Is who I'm addressing at the moment. So I just want to make sure all of you know about the season pass incentive that we're doing this year. If you were at, you can put your hands down now. Thank you. I just want to make sure that everybody knows about this, because this is a big deal. When we decided to add a third con into this year, we made the decision that we wanted to try and incentivize as many people as possible to be able to support all three, because we were kind of worried that MLP MSP was going to kind of cannibalize attendance from the other cons, and so we wanted, you know, if people couldn't necessarily travel to all, we wanted to, you know, make it, incentivize them more to buy spirit badges and so on and so forth. So we have what we're calling a season pass program. So everybody who was at, who had a badge of any kind for Winnie City, obviously you are here. And if you will also be at Ponyville Cider Fest or have a badge for that, excuse me, there's a couple incentives for you. First of all, there's a discount that you'll be able to get on your badge, and I won't go into the details of that right now, but please, there's a post on the MLP MSP website kind of explaining the whole thing, so please check that out. There will also be an exclusive event that only you will have access to. Details on that will be forthcoming. There will also be a gift that we'll have for you, probably in the shape of a pin or something like that. We need to do a tally and figure out how many are going to get it, so we can have an idea of how many we can order and what that'll kind of dictate what that'll turn into. But it'll be something on the lines of a pin or something like that. So yeah, definitely look out for that, because you know, it's I know it's hard for some people to be able to do multiple cons in a year, and so we just want to really say thank you to the people who support all three cons this year, whether in person or in spirit. So thanks for everybody that's doing that. Okay, so next up, who participated in the Gaming is Magic tournament this weekend? Okay.
Look at that confidence.
I believe we are ready to have the final. Okay, I'm expected, Dan says. We are about ready to kick off into the final for the Gaming is Magic tournament for MLP MSPF. I will hand it over to our video gaming department head, No Pony.
Woo! Hey, how's you doing? You have a good weekend? Yeah. We got some people that are going to win some prizes here. Who likes prizes? Woo! That's good. We got some good prizes here. Now, this little 3-day tournament that these people talk about, I got to put them through the ringer today. I feel real bad about it. Then again, I don't. See, on Friday, I put them on a nice little final type of a theme. So I have them play Final Fight. A nice little button masher there. And I took over 20 people who participated. I took 16 of them. And then Saturday, we played Final Bout. A nice little boxing game where they got to beat the snot out of the other boxers. And I had one individual here. He just dominated. I mean, he dominated the whole competition on Saturday. And I'm gonna bring him up on stage. He didn't make it past round 3, but I think he deserves a little recognition here. His name is Mr. Monkey. He's our youngest competitor of this whole weekend. Woo! Give him a round of applause. Big round of applause. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna do this again?
I would like to.
Oh, it'll be at Cider Fest. If you're at Cider Fest, we'll have that. But I got something for you. A little special prize for you. This is just part of it. The bag. Okay, a little special prize bag for you.
Wow.
And Stratus Ice Ranger. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Monkey.
I gotta say, one of our coworkers came up to me and told me about this kid's story. He was like, "Oh, this kid's no older than 5." At 800,000 points on Final Fight, or Final Round, which was almost breaking our record that our department chair had held, which is incredible. It completely trashed every other score that we had that day. So give it one more round of applause for this kid.
Okay, now we got to get our top 4 finalists. Our number 1 is Statman Dan. He had our highest score today. Why don't you come on down? All right. Misky Sky, where are you? Caldian. Where are you, Caldian? Come on down here. And last but least, Thomas. You were, Thomas. I knew you were worried. You kept on checking, but yes, you made it. So I gotta get some minions up here. Whoop. Yeah, okay, I'll need your help. Put that out there. This is gonna be a bit of a 2-parter. What? No, Nisky Sky.
Nisky Sky?
Nisky Sky. Okay. I know this really bugs the AV department head, but video gaming loves to throw things. We get mad, we throw things. Well, we're not mad, but we're mad in a different type of way. So I'm gonna present to you the Derpy Toss. Now we got ourselves Derpy. And we're gonna get one of it. Derpy's gonna practice for the equestrian games. So she's gonna have to do the relay team. She's gotta fly through. So we're gonna set up our rings. You're gonna have to. Yeah, rings are having a problem. On the side. Further ahead. Just one further back. We're gonna have points here. Put those man arms to work. There you go. So, we're gonna set some points here. That big ring in the front, that's 10 points. You got 20, 30 for the big in the back, 40 for the in the bed, very back. So.
Do not hit my lights.
Yes, she will kill you. She will put you in that box. She will roll you into one of those lakes. You will not be seen again. Yes. Yeah, that's like touching the spikes in video games, so don't touch the spikes. You can hit him, but he's 0 points. He might giggle like the Pillsbury Doughboy. That's like a secret top. So I'm gonna start you off first then. We're gonna give you 5 tries.
Oh.
Woo! Watch it! Now I gotta concentrate again.
Oops,
Let's
my
get some
bad.
Handle back here.
Add 2 more throws. That's great. Add 2 positions too.
Yeah.
That was 6, yeah. 6. That was 6.
Last one's really good.
That was 6.
It was 6 rows.
I'll give him 6. I'm not gonna force you. We're consistent. It's Sunday. I don't care. Niski's got us.
Aww. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, let's get Taldian in here. Be the derby. Channel the derby. Thomas, feeling the heat? Get those laser sights going. Almost got Charlie going. Oh, it's not over yet. This is just round 1. Okay, let's get up our second part of the challenge here. Now we know Derpy's part of the equestrian games. She was our runner-up, our back up the ring with Ash, but Derpy loves something. What does she love? Oh, very well. And that's what we got back here. we have to wrap this up pretty quick, so we're gonna speed this through here. Okay, I'm gonna have to get their beaver muffins. See how many you can knock down? You have to hit the muffins, not just down here. Don't hit that, that's an automatic 0. Okay, stand. Go. Step man, look, we're up. Each one's worth. Nope, gotta hit those muffins. Each one's worth 5 points. Give you 3.
Oh!
Okay. Yes, this guy.
Use the force.
You're using the force, that's cheating. It's all the end. Here we go. Okay, Thomas. The score to beat is 130. You have 90 points.
Oh!
You just planted poor Derpy into the ground. With that, we can ratchet up our points here. And looks like we have a winner. It's totally on. Hey, there you go. There it is. Enjoy your speech. Well, so let's get some prizes out here. I need some prizes. Yeah, good idea. Okay, we got ourselves a nice, lovely prize bag here. Yeah, Tony, get over here. Come on here. So, each one of you gets a nice little bag. It's a nice bag, so they ate the bag right there.
There's things in the bag.
But they really want the bag. That's the best part of it. So what's in the bag here? This is the Spinning Row Academy, signed by M.A. Larson.
We tried to stop him.
You can't stop M.A. Larson. We got ourselves some Viner Keeper eggs, some nice candy to keep you going a little later. And for our runner-ups, depending on your score, you will get first choice of our mascot plushies. But for our champion, he gets all 3. And that's not all. We have a nice little special thing, since they're running short on time. This will let us know that the time. Go ahead and open it up. Oh, yes. And I need Charlie up here, too. And since I got Pivot here, it's real easy.
Yay.
Here, I got something for you. M.A. Larson got to it before we could stop him. Yes, M.A. Larson got to it, he gave it wings. And here's a little something for Vivid for being vice chair.
Aw, thank you.
Open it up. All right, to runner-ups, we'll get a choice of watches as well. We'll do that off the stage here.
Plastic by Mortal Enemy.
So, and I will allow you to keep your derby. I'm not too worried. I've got 12 more at home, just like this. So this concludes Gaming is Magic Tournament for MLP MSP. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope you had a fun time participating. I'm going to hand the mic off to Vivid here.
Let's give it up for our Gaming is Magic winners!
And let's give it up one more time to Nobody for organizing this event. All right, Charlie, what do we got next?
Hey, put your hands up if you had a good time this weekend.
This is a terrible idea during the charity auction, but we haven't learned our lesson. That's one bit. Oh, give it, give it. It's on the wrist. Look out! I don't want to hook one, I just want to lose an eye. Oh! This is
And who wants a muffin?
I want a muffin. Muffins!
We'll find out. Time will tell. Here, have one. Oh, sure. We almost took out some kids with that one.
At least M.A. Larson don't sign it.
Okay, no more throwing objects. I promise we won't do that at future MLP MSPs. You have to laugh to keep it from hurting. No. No, don't do that.
I ship it.
I want to take a moment. Dude, I ship it. I want to take a moment.
Our spouses are both here, you know that, right?
They know it's all mostly a joke.
You need to vividly tell us that.
Give me that muffin back. I do want to absolutely take a moment to say, I mentioned before how important staff is to running things. I absolutely 100% could not have done this without the man standing to my left. Vivid Syntax has been an absolute essential asset, a person to talk to, someone to rely on, just someone to help me through the stressful moments. You know, he's one of many people that do this for me. Of course, my wife Michelle is another person that you know is absolutely critical in keeping me safe. But especially for this con, because I couldn't be here. You know, I couldn't be up here to like talk to the hotel and do things and work with like, you know, the local communities, organize the beer tasting, organize just all sorts of stuff. Vivid has been critical to the success of this convention. So please give it up for Vivid Syntax. Vivid, 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 vivid.
Oh, stop. Keep going. I love this. Yes!
It feeds him. Okay, there's not much else to do except just to make sure that people know who's got a comic book I can borrow real quick because my brain is just gone. So if you've looked on the back of your comic book, you will should have already noticed that Ponyville Cider Fest is returning for our 6th year.
6 years. 6 years!
To the High Reeds in Milwaukee, from November 1st through 3rd. It is, first of all, I apologize that registration and things have not gotten started with that. Blame this, all this, everything around us right now.
Worth it, right? Worth it?
I have every intention of, my current life plan is to have registration open, including applications for staff, volunteering, vendoring, panelists, so on and so forth, 1 week from today. So if you're looking forward to picking up your badge or to volunteering to assist or vend and all that fun stuff, be a musician, be a community guest, everything for Ponyville Cider Fest 2019, pay attention to our social media for posts and updates. Hopefully, my plan is 1 week from today, that information will be available. I would very much hope, my also plan, just to be clear, is that's when you'll be able to start buying your badges. I hope to announce the details of the packages and pricing and all that fun stuff at least a couple days ahead of time so people can kind of plan out and pick which tier they're going to go for and all that. But registration should actually open probably next Saturday or Sunday is my plan. So, and then also, Winnie City PonyCon, our other convention in Schaumburg, just outside of Chicago, is returning March 27th through 29th, 2020, and that will be its 5th year. So, of course, we do hope to see every single one of you at both of those conventions. If you are a Minnesota local and you have not been to one of those cons, if you had a good time here, it is like 90% of the same crew that put this together is putting those two cons together. And so, you know, if you had fun here, I can almost, as much as a person can possibly predict something in the future, I predict you will have just as much of a fun time at those conventions as well. So please do consider visiting us at one of those as well. Thank you very much for letting me borrow that. All right, I think that's probably about everything, right?
I think so.
It's like part of me wants to like drag this out as much as possible, but the fact of the matter is that this is closing ceremonies at the final MLP, MSP. And
what a drag!
MLP forever!
I'll go picnic.
There's really only one proper way to send off a convention. May I please welcome community guest Scope to the stage. First of all, shut up! Very polarized in here right now. How many of you got a hug from Scope this weekend?
Yeah!
How many of you tried and failed to get a hug from Scope this weekend? How many of you were at the final Nightmare Nights? A couple of you. Okay, so you might be a little bit familiar. I won't be jokingly making Scope the con chair of next year's MLP MSP because that was a joke that Nightmare Nights did not.
We learned their lesson.
The emotions. Won't be doing that. But instead, Scope, I will leave it up to you in terms of how you would like to conclude the final MLP MSP. Should be first off, who wants a button?
First off, you two are fired. Bye. Get off the stage. Second, all the staff you cheered earlier, they're fired too.
After you're done packing up.
AB teared up, AB teared up.
Emmy Larson is banned from the state of Minnesota. Well, they're screwed. And all of you are banned. Get out.
You fired them all.
You're fired and you're banned. BrodyCon's next. Insider.
Turn those lights back on.
I don't. I should have expected that. One more time. Did you all have a good weekend? Please take that feeling that you just had right there when you cheered and how much fun you had this weekend, hang on to that. Please keep it and cherish it, because the memories that you made here while the convention is not going to go on, the memories that you made here and the fun that you had here, the friendships that you made, the experiences that you had will last for the rest of your life. So hang on to those, please. And with that, we conclude the final MLP MSP. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Oh, right. So, technically it's over, but staff, if you're on staff, come on up to the stage.
That was if you are a member of the staff, we need you on the stage. This is very, very important to all of us.
Once again, all staff to the stage, all staff to the stage.
Please.
Do we have all the staff up here? All staff?
Okay, staff, if you cannot see the front of my lens, I cannot see you. You will not show up in a picture. I cannot pull out magic. Yes. So let's Photoshop.
Everybody lean in.
Red.
You're okay with this.
Everybody cuddling.
Everybody cuddling.
Why don't you turn on the lights?
Thank you very much.
Thank you to staff, thank you to attendees, to the sponsors, to the vendors, to the panelists, to the musicians, to the community guests, to everyone. Please go home.
Well, that is it. MLP MSP is officially F. As in finished. And it's now time to do what you do at the end of every convention. That is, go home.
I'm sorry I left like that. It was really.
No, dude, don't.
And the F is gone.
But I got like freaking 3 bags worth of stuff.
Oh my god, I got so much stuff.
Great. I'm hoping it works.
Alright, one final moment before I end this video. MLP MSP is a con I have enjoyed. It's not been my favorite con that I've gone to, but it's been pretty fun to come every year it's came. Whether it's been 2014, I remember there was a time that one guy got his chest signed by Black Griffin and those guys. And then 2015 there was Larson's signing spree when he went on a whole signing rampage during the charity auction. Remember, he signed a lot of things, including a Build-A-Bear Luna's wings and a baby, where I got that all on video. And then 2016, where I did that whole Family Feud thing during Tokens' panel. And then this year's had a lot of cool stuff happen and met a lot of cool people. Even saw people who traveled here even from out of country. Like there's this one guy who was from France at a big French flag. You may have seen him in the videos. It's been a really fun time, and I'm sad that it's over. So, in order to properly mourn the loss of this con, which died, was revived, and died again, for real this time, please press F for respects in the comments below. But I thank you guys for sticking through. For those of you who have, through these videos, I'm pretty sure they've been pretty long. And also like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I may be going to BronyCon in about a month and a half, so if I do, look out for videos there and other videos that could be made while I'm out east. But until then, guys, I will see you all later.